Hello, Em. Welcome to a very long night. I got lots of music lined up tonight. How are things in Lewiston? We'll get started. It is 6 o'clock. Yeah. If you see your brother standing on the road with a heavy load from the seeds he sowed, and if you see your sister falling by the way, just stop and say, you're going the wrong way. You've got to try a little kindness. Yes, show a little kindness. Just shine your light for everyone to see. If you try a little kindness, you can overcome the blindness of narrow-minded people on the narrow-minded street. Don't walk around the down and out. Lend a helping hand instead of doubt. And the kindness that you show every day will help someone along their way. You've got to try a little kindness. Yes, show a little kindness. Just shine your light for everyone to see. If we try a little kindness, you can overcome the blindness of narrow-minded people on the narrow-minded streets. We've got to try a little kindness. Yes, show a little kindness. Just shine our lights for everyone to see. If we try a little kindness, we can overcome the blindness of narrow-minded people on the narrow-minded streets. Well, welcome to another Thursday. Hello, Karen. How are you? Hello, Dan Parker. Nice to see you. Well, hello, Vern. Yes, I can. I will. Hello, Velda. Hello, Eve. It's good to see you. We've got a very long night tonight because we are going to kind of just go, I get asked, not very often anymore because I'm not playing, but I used to get asked, where did country music come from? Well, interesting question. Really big question, actually. the music that came out of the Appalachian Mountains, and it goes back to Jimmy Rogers was like the first to do any recordings, and that's like on 78s, that going back into the 30s. And then good old Bob Wills in the 30s and 40s. So anyway, thanks Ron. We're gonna kind of go through time here, and I'm gonna kind of highlight some of that. And this one is Roy Acuff. I hope you enjoy. Great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, from the green of flowing mountains to the south down by the moor. She's mighty tall and handsome and known quite well by all, the regular combination of the Wabash Cannonball. Now listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar. She glides along the woodlands, over hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear that lonesome hobo's call. He's traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. Her eastern states are dandy, so the people always say, from New York to St. Louis and Chicago by the way. The hills of Minnesota where the rippling waters fall, no changes can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. Well, here's to Daddy Claxton, may his name forever stand, and always be remembered in the courts throughout the land. When his earthly race is over and the curtains round and fall, we'll take him home with victory on the Wabash Cannonball. Well, I went down to Birmingham one cold December day. She pulled into the station, you could hear all the people say, there's a gal here from Tennessee, she's long and she's tall. She's the modern combination of the Wabash Cannonball. Now listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar. She glides along the woodlands, the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine and that lonesome hobo's call. She's traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. He's traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. Yeah, those songs from the 30s, Jimmy Rogers was pretty much hobo songs, traveling songs, train songs. Anyway, but that was the music coming out of that era in Nashville. And then down in Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys were doing some Western swing. And I'm going to do a couple of those. So there's the 1930s. Thanks, Velda. Well, roly-poly, eating corn and taters, hungry every minute of the day. Well, roly-poly, gnawing on a biscuit, as long as he can chew it, it's okay. He can eat an apple pie and never even bat an eye, likes everything from soup to hay. Roly-poly, daddy's little fatty, I bet he's gonna be a man someday. scrambled eggs for breakfast, bread and jelly 20 times a day. Roly-poly eats a hearty dinner. Well, it takes lots of strength to run and play. Pulls up the weeds and he does the chores, and he runs both ways to all the stores. Works up an appetite that way. Roly-poly, daddy's little fatty. I bet he's gonna be a man someday. Pulls up the weeds and he does the chores, and he runs both ways to all the stores. Works up an appetite that way. Well, roly-poly, daddy's little fatty. I bet he's gonna be a man someday. I bet he's gonna be a man someday. Well, that is amazing, since I'm still getting over a cold here. So I apologize for that, but it could be worse. Thanks, Mary. Hello, Janae. Good to see you. And then here is another one. This is one of my favorites that Bob Wills put out. Now remember, we're in the late 30s, maybe early 40s with this. And you got to kind of remember what's going on in the United States at that time, so beginning of World War II. South. I'm almost halfway to heaven. Snow is falling, but all I can see are fields of cotton wells smiling back at me. My window, it faces the south. And though I'm far from the Swanee, well, I'm never frowning or down in the mouth. My window faces the south. Faces the south, and I'm almost halfway to heaven. The snow is falling, but all I can see are fields of cotton wells smiling back at me. My window, it faces the south, and though I'm far from the Swanee, well, I'm never frowning or down in the mouth. My window faces the south. Well, I'm never frowning or down in the mouth. My window faces the south. All right. And then I don't quite know, but there was a young man that came out of Alabama in the early 40s. And he didn't live very long, unfortunately. He had his issues. But his name was Hank Williams. And he really changed the way country music was at that point. So here's my take on Your Cheatin' Heart. And this is the beginning of honky tonk music. Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night. Your cheating heart will tell on you when tears come down like falling rain. You'll toss around and call my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Cheating heart will pine someday and crave the love you threw away. The time will come when you'll be blue. Your cheating heart will tell on you when tears come down like falling rain. You'll toss around and call my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Well, thanks, Connie. And yes, the birth of honky tonk. The men started coming back from World War II, and women were in the factories working. things have really changed during that time period, in that short period of time of 6, 7 years. And then there was a young man in Texas. He came out with this song about I thought it was 1954, but it's 1956. And once again, we had the birth of the traveling bands, I call them. Ray Price, Ernest Tubb, they had this 8-piece, 9-piece band that they traveled all over the United States doing shows. And we're going to do a little bit of that, and then I'm going to jump in there, and another gentleman out of Memphis, Tennessee. Well, he's not from, he was living in Memphis, Tennessee when he recorded that. But Johnny Cash really had an influence on country music. But anyway, this one first. Some very old Ray Price. Thanks, Sam. Now blue ain't the word for the way that I feel, and the storm's brewing in this heart of mine. This ain't no crazy dream, I know that it's real. You're someone else's love now, you're not mine. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new, for my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another you'll beware, and that's why I'm lonely all the time. So please take the treasured dreams I have for you and me, and take all the love I thought was mine. Someday my crazy arms may hold somebody new, but now I'm so lonely all the time. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new, for my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another you'll beware, and that's why I'm lonely all the time. And that's why I'm lonely all the time. Oh, yes, the start of the big traveling country bands. Ray Price, 1956. All right. Let me get a little swallow of stuff, coffee here. So another big influence on country music coming out of the 50s was this gentleman here. And his name is Johnny Cash. Hello, my name is Johnny Cash. At Sun Records, middle 50s, what a group of guys, you know. I'm going to do something very similar with rock and roll and the development of rock and roll coming out of the 40s and the 50s and 60s and the influences of rock and roll. Probably do that next month as I work that up. And anyway, so here we go, a little Folsom Prison Blues.
Sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging. That train keeps a rolling on down the side. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch you die. When I hear the lonesome whistle, I hang my head and I cry. Coffee and smoking big cigars, but I knew I had it coming. I know I can't be free, but those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison and the railroad train was mine, I'd move it on over a little further down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. And I'd hear that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
Well, thanks, Jeff. Turn that off. All right. While that was coming out of Memphis and Nashville, there was another little movement, late 50s, going into the 60s, in California. Bakersfield, actually. That is true, Robert. And in fact, it got labeled the Bakersfield sound. So. And he doesn't get a lot of credit for this, but Wynn Stewart was actually first. But Buck Owens and Merle Haggard actually get a lot of credit for that sound. But we're gonna give credit where credit due. Wynn Stewart was first. Thanks, Carrie.
It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine, and every day's the same since I met you. It's such a pretty world today, knowing that you're mine, and happiness is being close to you. And though the rain may fall, my skies will all be blue. If I look close enough, the sun will come shining through. It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine today and every day since I met you. Will all be blue. If I look close enough, the sun will come shining through. It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine today and every day since I met you. Today and every day since I met you.
Oh, hang around. We're going to get back to some. Okay. Now, you know, I've been picking on artists, but I tell you, songwriters and producers have a lot of influence on what goes on. And when this gentleman from Texas wrote this song and Bradley Owen produced it in such a way, it launched this lady's career in 1961. I hope you like my version of Crazy.
Crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy for feeling so blue. Well, I knew you'd love me as long as you want to, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry do I let myself worry? What in the world did I do? I'm crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for crying and crazy for trying. I'm crazy for loving. Do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? I'm crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for crying, crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for loving. I'm crazy for crying, crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
Well, thank you. All right. So I did talk about the other traveling band, Ernest Tubb and his Texas Troubadours, early 60s, late 50s. Now, personally, I was never a big fan of Ernest Tubb. I didn't think he could sing very well, but I'm in a minority. There are a lot of people out there that really enjoyed his music. And here's one of the songs that I do of his, and I hope you enjoy. I did tell you that we got lots of music tonight. Thanks, Velda. Thanks, Janae. I said thanks a lot. I got a broken heart, that's all I got. You made me cry, and I cried a lot. I lost your love, baby, thanks a lot. You told our friends as I was passing by that you're not sorry that you made me cry. You said I deserve just what I got. That's how you feel, honey, thanks a lot. I said thanks a lot. Got a broken heart, that's all I got. You made me cry, and I cried along. That's how you feel, honey, thanks a lot.
is a broken heart. We loved a little and laughed a lot. That's when you're gone, honey, thanks a lot.
Oh, I got another Ernest Tubb one in there a little later. Thanks. All right. Now, getting back to Patsy Klein, she actually released this one earlier than Crazy, but Crazy's the one that put her over the top. And Hank Cochran wrote this one, and so many different artists recorded it, so I threw it in here. It's one of mine. Oh, absolutely, Carrie. Yep, I can do that one. No doubt about it. One of my favorite country songs. Yeah, that's right.
Each time I see you again, I fall to pieces. How can I be just your friend? You want me to act as we've never kissed. You want me to forget, pretend we've never met. And I've tried and I've tried, but I haven't yet. You walk by and I fall to pieces. Each time someone speaks your name, time only adds to the flame. You tell me to find someone else to love, someone who loves me too, the way you used to do. But each time I go out with someone new, you walk by and I fall to pieces. You walk by and I fall to pieces.
Well, thanks, Dana. Good to see you. All right, so we were talking about him early because he did write, God, he wrote so many good songs. Willie Nelson really influenced country music. Crazy for Patsy Klein. I'm going to do Funny How Time Slips Away here. But then Hello Walls, Farron Young, 1964, I believe. So, hello, Karen. I do several Willie Nelson songs, but this one I enjoy probably the most. But yeah, he definitely, thanks, Carrie. He definitely changed country music.
Well, hello there. Why, it's been a long, long time. Well, how am I doing? Well, I guess I'm doing fine. It's been so long now, but it seems it was only yesterday. Gee, ain't it funny how time slips away? Well, how's your new love? I hope he's doing fine. I heard you told him that you'd love him till the end of time. Now that's the same thing that you told me. And it seems like just the other day. Gee, ain't it funny how time slips away? Well, I've got to go now. I guess I'll see you around. Well, I don't know when though. I never know when I'll be back in town. But remember what I tell you in time. You're gonna pay. Ain't it surprising how time slips away? Ain't it surprising how time slips away?
Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you, Velda. Here we go. Another E.T. song. I would have really liked to do Driving Nails in My Coffin, but this is the one I had.
When we dance together, my world in disguise, it's a fairyland tale that's come true. When you look at me with those stars in your eyes, I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms. I could waltz across Texas. The moment that you come into view, and with your hand in mine, I could dance on and on. I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms. I could waltz across Texas with you. I could waltz across Texas with you.
Ah, you're welcome. All right. Back to the mid-'60s, and of course, Buck Owens. And Merle Haggard. Such big influences on country music. Together again, my tears have stopped falling. The long, lonely are now at an end. The key to my heart you hold in your hand, and nothing else matters. We're together again. Together again, the gray skies are gone. You're back in my arms, right where you belong. The love that I knew is living, and nothing else matters. We're together again, and nothing else matters. We're together again. So I dug this one up because when Merle Haggard wrote, he wrote, you know, a lot of what was going on in our nation at the time. You know, support the troops, Vietnam, and then, but then still the way of life, you know, it was different in San Francisco compared to where, you know, he was writing about, maybe Southern California, but this one is Oklahoma. I hope you enjoy my little take on Okie from Muskogee. And I did have a blast pulling this all together. I hope you guys know that. It was a lot of fun. We don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee. We don't take our trips on LSD. We don't burn our drive cards down on Main Street. 'Cause we like living right, being free. And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, a place where even squares can have a ball.
to wave a lonely down at the courthouse. White lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. We don't make a party out of loving, but we like holding hands and pitching woo. We don't let our hair grow long and shaggy like the hippies out in San Francisco do. I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, a place where even squares can have a ball. We used to wave a glory down at the courthouse. White lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. Leather boots are still in style for manly footwear. Well, beads and Roman sandals won't be seen. Football's still the roughest thing on campus, and the kids here still respect the college dean. And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, a place where the squares can have a ball. Yeah, we still wave a glory down at the courthouse. White lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. In Muskogee, Oklahoma, USA.
Aw, thanks. That's really sweet, Eve. That's nice. Okay, so we're talking about 1969 here, kind of give you a reference, and then Merle released that one, and he released this one also. Get organized here.
Silver wings shining in the sun, ringing Jones, heading somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sun, roaring engines heading somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind, left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines heading somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver slowly fading out of sight. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Yes, silver wings slowly fading out of sight.
I try. Good night, Carrie. All right. That brings us up to the 1970s. And I got a little, I didn't get lost. I just kind of went this way with that. The Nashville sound had a lot to do with Bradley Owen in the 60s, mid-60s, Chet Atkins, producers. And then a musician that got pulled into the studio 1971. And he's a steel guitarist. Lloyd Green is his name. And we nicknamed him, or the steel guitar community nicknamed him Mr. Nashville Sound. And he was pretty much the go-to musician in the 70s when a producer wanted steel guitar on a recording. So the next two songs is a kind of a tribute to that, because he influenced a lot of country music with his ability. So I hope you enjoy, and these are new songs to me, so hope you enjoy them. And I was really challenged to learn some of Lloyd Green's stuff. So.
her hand in mine. Her hair feels like silk on my heart. Her lips tell me so tenderly she's mine alone, until we part tonight and she goes home. Borrowed angel belongs to someone else. I love my borrowed angel, I just can't help myself. That ring on her finger don't belong to me, but she loves me, and I know she'll save some borrowed time for me. Just tonight, we can't go on like this, it isn't right. When that lonesome feeling comes knocking on my door, I'll call my borrowed angel to ease the pain once more. Borrowed angel belongs to someone else. I love my borrowed angel, I just can't help myself. That ring on her finger don't belong to me, but she loves me, and I know she'll save some borrowed time for me. But she loves me, and I know she'll save some borrowed time for me. That was written by Mel Street back in about 1968, and then he recorded it, and that was the first recording with Lloyd Green in 1971. Yes, that's right. Mel Street. But yeah, Mo Pitney, I listened to that a lot, actually, to get some of his phrasing. Yeah, it's a cheating song, I'm sorry, but it was just, it's Lloyd Green stuff on that just really did me in. So, and here's another one. This one's kind of sad, but it's you know, it's about being in a bad relationship, and
Gene Watson recorded this, and it's another Lloyd Green thing. And I hope you like my rendition of Farewell Party.
When the last breath of life is gone from my body and my lips are as cold as the sea, when my friends gather round for farewell party, won't you pretend you love me? There'll be flowers from those who cry when I'm gone and leave you in this world all alone. I know you'll have fun at my farewell party. You'll be glad when I'm gone. Don't be mad at me for wanting to keep you till my life on this old world is through. You'll be free at the end of my farewell party, but I'll go away loving you. There'll be flowers from those who cry when I'm gone and leave you in this old world alone. I know you'll have fun Told you it was a sad song.
All right. Couple more. This takes us into about 1979 as I did my research. And I added this one because it's fun for me to do. Patty likes it a lot. And it's a waltz. T.G. Shepherd.
She's going to pieces when you walk in the door. She just has to see him. She can't wait no more. Tonight she'll be with him no matter the cost. As the band plays the last cheater's waltz. Don't they play lonely? Don't they play sad? And drink water only. See how he holds her as the band plays the last cheater's waltz. Tells her he loves her as the music plays on. He tells her he needs her, but someone's at home. The ball game's all over, she knows she's lost as the band plays the last cheater's waltz. And don't they play lonely? Don't they play sad? Three-quarter only. See how he holds her as the band plays the last cheater's waltz. See how he holds her as the band plays the last cheater's waltz.
And then my younger brother asked me to throw this one in. This is going back to about 1971, 72. And I hope my computer will be nice. It's been kind of nasty the last couple days when I was practicing this song. But this is Lynn Anderson, and she kind of turned the world around a little bit in 1971 with this song. So I hope you like my rendition of Rose Garden.
I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. When you take, you gotta give, so live and let live or let go. Whoa, 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 I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I can promise you things like big diamond rings, but you don't find roses growing on stalks of clover. So you better think it over. Well, if sweet talking you could make it come true, I would give you the world right now on a silver platter. But what would it matter? So smile for a while and let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while we can. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. I can sing you a tune and promise you the moon, but if that's what it takes to hold you, I just as soon let you go. But there's one thing I want you to know. You better look before you leave, still walls run deep, and you won't always find someone there to pull you out. And you know what I'm talking about. So smile for a while and let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while we can. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime.
Thank you, Mom. And thank you, computer. And thanks, everyone, tonight for hanging out for so long. Yeah, an hour and a half. That's a long time. But it was a lot of material. I hope you enjoyed our little trip through history. Like I said, I'm going to be working on probably early next month to kind of pull some rock and roll together. Where did rock and roll come from? I'm excited about that. And Patty and I were talking about that this evening, and she goes, "How are you going to cover some of those guitar parts?" Very carefully. All right, let's thank the makers, shall we?
Put your hand in the hand of the man who steals the waters. Put your hand in the hand of the man who calmed the sea. Take a look at yourself and you can look at others differently. Put your hand in the hand of the man from a Galilee. My mama taught me how to pray before I reached the age of 7. When I'm down on my knees, that's when I'm closest to heaven. Hardly lived his life, 3 kids and a wife. Will you do what you must do? But he showed me enough of what it takes to get me through. Put your hand in the hand of the man who steals the waters. Put your hand in the hand of the man who calmed the sea. Take a look at yourself and you can look at others differently. Put your hand in the hand of a man from a Galilee. Put your hand in the hand of the man who steals the waters. Put your hand in the hand of the man who calms the sea. Take a look at yourself and you can look at others differently. Put your hand in the hand of the man from a Galilee. Put your hand in the hand of a man from a Galilee.
I'm tired. And the voice is just about wore out. Share the love, and God bless. And I'll post next time when I'm ready to go live with the history of rock and roll. All right. Thank you, everyone. Good night.